Hey there, my name is DeZhong, your host for this week's episode of Street Talk Online. So recently, there was a case of a teenager spending $20,000 of his parents' money on buying mystery boxes in an online game. So these boxes contain random game items of varying rarity, and buying them can be an addictive experience similar to gambling. So as mystery boxes are now more and more common on online games, can this become a source of problem gambling in youths? Or is this part of the gaming excitement? So let's hit the streets to find out. Do you spend money on online games? If yes, what is the most that you have ever spent?
Yes, I have spent money on video games.
I do spend money on online games, but the most I've spent is like roughly around $20.
When I was younger, I did spend a little amount on certain characters' customization, and the amount spent was about less than $20, I guess.
The most I've spent in a video game is probably around $10.
And I spent roughly about $150.
I've spent around $700 on one game.
Do you feel guilty for spending on online games? Why or why not?
At times, yes, I do feel guilty for spending such money, but if it's a game I really enjoy, I wouldn't mind supporting the people behind the game.
I don't feel guilty, but sometimes I do because, I can spend like that money on other things that are like a necessity to me.
I do feel guilty for spending money on games, but the guilt only comes after like some time when I become inactive. I could have used the money for better purposes rather than on the game.
I do not really feel so guilty as compared to other people or my friends. I feel that the amount that I spend isn't a lot, and I also feel that I don't do it on a monthly basis or a yearly basis. I usually do it when there's a sale and when I really want that game.
Do you think the existence of mystery boxes can turn a simple love for gaming into a gambling addiction?
I do think like these mystery boxes can cause a person to get into a gambling addiction. Let's say the first time they buy a box, then they are like very close to the item that they want, and then they will try their luck again on the second box, third box. They will keep on going until they ultimately get the item that they want. But they've already spent so much money that they don't realize that they already have a gambling addiction.
I think the reason why people might think that it might become a gambling addiction is because users will not be able to know what to expect. I think it's subjective, and they have the choice of whether they want to actually spend this amount. However, if they are young and they use their parents' money, I think that they should be educated about it instead of just blindly spending, because they might not know the feeling of spending that much money because they haven't earned it themselves.
Also, game developers are quite smart when it comes to mystery boxes. They sell these mystery boxes in bundles, which attracts gambling addicts into buying it.
I feel mystery boxes are a scam that is used to entice children into gambling at a young age. The desire for good items through luck has been present for many years.
Like mystery boxes or gachas, everything like that can be really bad for your money and for your family. So it's important to know your limits and be sure to save your money.
So most of our street talkers agree that this was quite the scam, and some people would tend to fall for this kind of trick easily. Another interviewee actually commented that some young people don't know the severity of this because they are not using their own money but their parents' money. So what do you think? Do you think that this is something that young people should be concerned about? Please leave your comments in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to Happy TV, and I will see you next week. Goodbye!